It's another day of incessant rainfall, flooded roads, and authorities asking people to stay home for their own safety. Let's go across to Radhika for all the very latest. Over to you, Radhika.
To battle the fury of monsoons for the second straight day, what we are witnessing is relentless rains in the city of Mumbai, and I am in a waterlogging hotspot of the city of Mumbai, which is Sion, Matunga. This is King's Circle, and this is Eastern Express Highway, a very, very important stretch in Mumbai that connects one part of the city to another. And as you can see, this entire stretch is waterlogged. This has become a swimming pool. You can see children there really swimming right here, and of course you can see the traffic snarls. Several vehicles are out and about, but unfortunately it is very difficult for them to really go to the other side of the city or to really cross over this waterlogged stretch. So that's what we are seeing in many parts of Mumbai since early this morning. Not just Sion or Matunga, even places like Bandra, places like Chembur, Kurla, several of these low-lying areas, and even Parel and some parts of South Bombay are also flooded. And the reason, because what we are witnessing is 200 mm, average of 200 mm of rainfall since yesterday. So it's been raining relentlessly. It hasn't stopped. I'm standing under the shade, which is why I'm able to manage without an umbrella. But yes, the situation is dire. Schools are shut, colleges are shut, offices also shut at this point, and all kinds of alert are being issued by the BMC. But this does expose BMC's ineffectiveness as far as monsoon preparedness is concerned. Let me go straight across to Anuj, who is standing by, I believe, at Kurla, another, waterlogging hotspot. Earlier, he was by the Methi River. Anuj, if you can take us through the situation there at this point. We believe that, alert has been issued across the city, but are people out and about? What is the kind of inconvenience that you're seeing around you? And also take us through the Methi River water flow as well. We believe it has reached danger mark.
Radhika, I'm standing here at the Kurla Chowk, as it is commonly known, and it is an extremely grim situation, as you can see on my screen. There are several people who are stranded on the screen on this road right now, and they're finding it hard to cross the road because the water here is till their waist. Now, this road, as I said earlier, this is an interjunction which becomes very important because this is the road which is used by the people to go to the commercial area, which you can see behind me. The BKC, of course, the private organizations have been told to be completely off today by BMC, but that decision or that notice only came at about 9:30 a.m. in the morning. That is the time when a lot of people had already traveled for their work, and we can easily see that a lot of them are stranded here on this particular road. What is the highlight of this place is though that there are so many locals here who are helping the people to make sure that lives of people are not put in any sort of danger. Of course, as you noted it from Sion and Matunga and other places as well, that there are a lot of BMC officials who are at work. The workers there are putting in regular and consistent efforts to make that people are warned against the open manholes and about the potholes which exist, which can pose a very severe danger in front of the people. But here we do not see a lot of BMC workers. In fact, we see a lot of Mumbai police representatives, but more than that, we see a lot of such locals who are helping people cross the road. They have been here since today morning 5 a.m. Another visual that becomes very striking in this situation is a couple of best buses that have been stranded here for last 5 hours. The bus that you see on your screen right now has been here in this condition since 7 a.m. in the morning, and there is another bus on the opposite end of the road which has again been here for last 4 to 5 hours. The movement of vehicles on this particular road looks completely impossible, and that is the reason why all the people have started to get out of their vehicles and move walk to the other side. There's a luxury car as well here. The luxury car, we've been told, has been stranded here since today morning 8 a.m. and we have no idea about where the driver is, because the locals say that the driver disappeared the moment the vehicle got stranded here, and the police personnel here are also keeping a very close watch on this particular vehicle. But as I said earlier, the situation continues to get grimmer because the intensity of the rain rainfall hasn't gone down even by a bit in the last 3 to 4 hours. In fact, it has increased. You very rightly spoke about the Mithi River, and that brings back very grim memories from 2005, August 26th, where it all started with the Mithi River overflowing, a river that starts from Powai, and it passes through some of the most densely populated areas here in the city before it meets the Arabian Sea, through the Mahim Creek. Now, since 2005 till now, of course, government has put up or set up several committees to make sure that desilting of the river is done on a regular basis, and the uncontrolled urbanization around the river is also brought under some sort of control, but it has clearly not been very effective, and that is the reason why the officials here, be it the NDRF team or the fire brigade team, they are keeping a very close watch on the development of the water levels when it comes to the Mithi River. What we know from the sources in the NDRF is that they've already started to evacuate people from Kranti Nagar. As I said earlier, there are a lot of those places, around the banks of the Mithi River. There are very densely populated areas, and the safety of those people becomes a major priority of the BMC and the local administration. We heard it from the Deputy Chief Minister today morning, Ajit Pawar, who said that soon, if the level of the Mithi River crosses the danger mark, which it seems to be very close to crossing, that is exactly when they'll launch an operation in making sure that the people who live on the settlement are shifted to another place for time being.
All right, thank you Anuj for bringing extensive details from Kurla as to what is going on there. Of course, people are certainly inconvenienced. And Anuj, this is a familiar story, isn't it? I've been covering Mumbai monsoons for the last 15 years or so, and this is an annual coverage that we do every year. And these are the hotspots that we continue to cover, be it Hind Mata in Parel, be it King's Circle, or many other low-lying areas in the city of Mumbai. They continue to remain waterlogged despite assurances and promises given by the BMC. They continue to remain flooded in the city of Mumbai, causing a lot of inconvenience to locals, to residents, to commuters, so to speak. I'll continue to show you visuals from the Sion area here, the Sion Matunga area. It continues to remain waterlogged. I'm talking about 200 mm of rainfall since last night, and you can see some vehicles there stranded as well. Vehicles are stuck. In fact, they're unable to move. Several of them are, of course, media vehicles as well. But besides that, many vehicles stuck. You can see long traffic jam on the other side as well. There are a lot of diversions and, traffic diversions that we are seeing. A lot of traffic police officials as well as civic body officials are here. Other pumping stations at work in different corners. But despite that, they're not able to pump out water from several of these areas. So it is extremely dire. And very, very worrisome for people in the city of Mumbai. Several of, friends and family members really texting, each other, asking if, if things are fine, if things are all right, because most of them are working from home. Thankfully, work from home has been given by many establishments. BMC has sent out the alerts. Since last night, they've been sending out alerts. Of course, red alert has been issued in the city of Mumbai. So, which is why we're not seeing too many people out and about. Despite that, there is traffic congestion that we are seeing on these waterlogged roads, unfortunately. Let me also go straight to Jui, who is joining us from Dadar. In fact, Jui has been reporting since the last few days as far as Mumbai rains are concerned. Jui, take us through the situation there. We know for a fact that yesterday Devendra Fadnavis, Chief Minister of Maharashtra, did take stock of the situation. He did ask people to not really venture out, and there is a disaster management control room that is fully equipped at this point. That's what the BMC officials are saying. But tell us what is happening in Dadar. How bad is the situation there?
Well, Radhika, Mumbai is facing heavy rainfall for last 4 days, and right now I am standing at Dadar TT Circle, where we can see waterlogging has started since morning 7 a.m. Waterlogging was started at Dadar area, and the water level has been raised to the level of our knee. The vehicles over here we can see are passing by through this water, and also the BMC employee is really helping the people to make their way out of this water, and they are trying to release the water. If any gutters are jammed, then they are releasing the gutters. If any plastic is stuck on that gutter, they're removing the plastic. So the work that was expected from BMC during pre-monsoon, the actual work is being done now when it is raining. Also, it is high tide right now, and because of this, the water logging level has been rising in Mumbai continuously right from 9:30 a.m. itself. As I likely said, Mumbai has been facing heavy rainfall from past 4 days. People have been urged and requested not to get out of their houses unless if it is necessary. The schools and colleges have been declared on holiday in Mumbai, but as you can see, people are getting out of their houses, and few are only coming to come here and get some good clicks in this heavy rain, in this waterlogging. But people and police over here are requesting them that to please stay safe in your houses, not to get out of the houses, because the red alert has been given for 3 days. That is for yesterday, today, and also for tomorrow. This alert has been given for next 48 hours. This rain situation